Not talking just little rinky-dink toys. There was some really good stuff in there.
Right.
And Jesse and David Ringler, Jesse Bergman and David Ringler, they take all those toys, they pack them into the truck and the van, and whoever's car they can fill up, and they take them to the Seattle Children's, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, so just a fantastic event and a ton of fun.
Yeah, exactly. So what do we got going on here?
I think Nicole and Marissa are just getting warmed up here. They're doing their...
I think it's actually started.
Oh, has it started?
Started
I'm
match.
sorry.
It looks like.
I was thinking it was just a warm-up. So you guys...
Yeah, I think they've lagged it up, and we're getting ready to go. Looks like Nicole had the break and made the one on the break. Now it's Marissa at the table. Marissa, I think 14 years old now.
Oh, really?
Yep, she plays in a lot of local leagues here. Her dad, Edu, also plays in a lot of our stuff. She plays in our BCA division.
Okay.
Some other events.
It's nice to see some up-and-comers, some younger players.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't see it too much around our area anyway.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of young ladies get into the sport, which is good to see too. Not only the youth, but the young ladies getting into the sport is really good to see. Marissa Dew being one of them, Sophia Mast, Savannah Easton, the Roadrunner, big fan. Just watching some of them play and the skill level that they have at such a young age is just incredible.
You know, there's so much. When I was young, information was really hard to come across when it came to pool. You know, you had to get out and play your best players around, and when great players came into town, you had to go do that. Now you can look it up on the internet. Now you can see any shot, and you can get really good just by being by your computer. So it's kind of cool to see, pool evolving in this way. I mean, in one way it's cool, one way it's not, I guess.
Right. So Nicole puts down a pretty good safety here. Puts Marissa in a tough spot.
Oof.
Now, one thing to know with Marissa, you'll see her take on some shots. You'll just be like, "What the heck is going on?" Because she basically has almost no fear on every shot. It's a little interesting to watch.
Oh, that's being young, right?
Yeah, hard shot. You think you might take some time on, think about it a bit. She just gets down and shoots it.
Right.
So watch out for that. I wonder how that'll play into this match.
Yep. No. So Nicole gets from the 3 to the 4 nicely. Get a little angle here to get over that purple 5. And Nicole plays out of Sam's in Portland. And Truff. I'm not familiar with Truff. True? Trough.
Oh.
And she plays with a Peach Hour butt and Jacoby Shaft. Jacoby Edge.
Nice. And shout out to Nicole. She's done a lot of hard work behind the scenes, getting us information. All these overlays you see from NWPA, from Savage, she sent that all to us.
Oh, she's responsible.
A lot of hard work.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, helping set up stuff with the live stream. I think we'll get her on the live stream later on once she's not playing a match.
Nice. Those are all thankless
shout out
jobs,
to Nicole
right?
for helping out.
Yeah, good for her. We need people like that.
So, good opportunity to close out rack 1.
Sure, this is sitting a little, not too funny, but yeah, a little bit.
Just a bit.
And she's going to give Marissa an opportunity here.
Yeah.
Real nice look at this 7.
So I'm thinking side pocket, but what side pocket, guys?
For the 8 you're talking about?
Probably the left one, and this looks like
she was going for that left one, and she ended up cutting it a little too much.
Right, that was the problem with coming over for that.
Yeah, to get that shape. Should have put a little something extra on that. So giving the table back to Nicole.
So I guess we get to see what kind of stroke Nicole has here, because I'm not sure you can fall out of this, can you? Oh, yeah, she can. Okay. Nice shot.
Yeah, well done.
Yep, and Nicole is Western BCA Platinum Teams 9-ball champion.
Okay.
Nice.
This looks like if you follow it, you're heading straight for the 9. So she's going to have to kind of have to stun it over a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit more power. Like
Yeah.
punch it.
Punch it, exactly. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, great
Perfect.
punch shot. It's like she was listening to you, but she already knew.
She already knew.
She
I
didn't
think
need to
so.
hear you.
Yeah, exactly.
We were listening to her. That's
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
What a nice run out there.
Oh my gosh. And
and it
finds gravity takes over at the
Sure
last
did.
second.
It said, I'm
Jeez.
taking you down. Right?
Oof. So Nicole competed in the NWPA first stop at the Parlor, and she ended up cashing in that event.
Oh, good for her.
nice.
And she's also an NWPA board member as well.
Wow, she's important to our little sport or game, whatever we do.
Yeah, like I said, she's doing a lot of work behind the scenes.
Right.
Folks may not know about, but
Yep.
An
shout out to her,
ambassador.
putting all the hard work,
Yeah.
making things happen.
She's been playing 5 years in the NWPA.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is.
So when you say cashing, I think for those who don't know, it tends to mean that you're top 25%.
Yeah, something like that.
So you placed in the top 25% of the bracket. That's
Right.
pretty strong.
Plus or minus a few percent, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, around 20 to 25%.
pretty good.
So it looks like a dry break from Marissa.
There's that break though. All the dry breaks we've been seeing, that cue ball is heading to the opposite side of the table from where they're breaking from because they're hitting the top of the rack just a bit too much.
Yeah.
You gotta want to cut it a little bit more.
Right.
Awkward little shot here. It's not easy enough to roll up behind the two, I don't
Right.
think.
To have a really nice tight. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Now, 2 rails and out, you're behind the 4, right? Good shot. Oh, man. That's really unlucky not to be behind the 6 or the 4 there.
Yeah.
Or the whatever ball that is. Purple 5, that's the 4, right?
Yeah, purple 5, pink 4. I think Marissa doesn't get quite behind the 2. I think there's a shot here.
So just one rail over, right?
Yeah, 1 or 2, depending on how much of a stroke you want to put on this ball.
Sure.
It's all about that comfortable speed, right? We were talking about earlier.
So she went back and forth.
Yeah. I think she likes a little bit higher comfort speed. Perfect on this too, though.
She did, yeah. I think.
Yeah, just roll forward into this window between the 4 and 9.
Can she? Is it sitting for that?
I think there's enough angle. Yeah, she could follow it and at least hit the 3rd diamond below the side pocket.
Okay. One shot on the
quite
monitor looked like she couldn't, and the other one looked like she could. But she missed it.
Yeah, it's hard to tell without being at the table sometimes. But something was there. Just overcut that one a bit, trying to get a little too much action maybe.
Let's see what Marissa likes to do here.
Crashing the 6. She went.
It's a good
stroke.
shot. I think she might have been just thinking, get that first ball and then play a good safe here maybe. We'll see what she chooses.
I think she missed the 7. She would have been fine, right? She didn't clip it.
Right. And Marissa plays with Predator Q. She's from Sammamish, Washington, and sponsored.
Okay.
Shout out to her sponsor, Ox Billiards. So
Oh,
she
nice.
is playing in
Okay.
her home environment here.
Yep.
Well, that's
yeah,
always
she's
nice.
one of our sponsored players. Her and Daniel Sardancelio,
Oh, yeah. I know
Both.
Daniel.
local sponsored players by Ox.
Daniel's a great player.
Oh yeah, we saw him in the chat earlier. I think he missed him at the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
He might still be around watching. Let us know if you're there, Daniel. And we also sponsor a player on the Pro Snooker Tour, Bex Kenna.
Okay.
He's sponsored by Ox as well. You can see some of her stuff on YouTube and stuff. She's one of the 4 lady players on the Pro Snooker Tour right now that qualified through the World Women's Snooker Tour.
Okay. I have to check that out. So Marissa has also won the 2022 Washington 22 and under 10 ball tournament. She finished first place.
Wow.
So age 22 and under.
Kidding.
That's, I don't know how big that field was, but
Yeah, I think it was a BEF qualifier, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So you qualified to play in the BEF tournament down in Vegas.
okay.
And I think top 2 spots were able to advance. I think it was her and someone else. I don't remember exactly, but
What
yeah,
does
we had a lot of college
BF
kids coming
stand
down.
for?
I'm
BF?
not exactly sure.
Okay.
I think a national junior event. I think 22 and younger.
Okay.
So I did have that right. That 22U that she wrote down on the paper is 22 and under.
That's what
yeah.
that
Yeah, I believe
means.
so.
Gotcha.
I had to really look at that for a while. I honestly, I don't want to mess that up, but it's pretty sure.
I believe it stands for Billiard Education Foundation.
Okay,
They-
gotcha. That makes
Oh
sense.
no! So Nicole with a unfortunate scratch there, coming off that 9 ball.
Shout out to some local players too. We got Karin playing on table 7. Jamie's playing on table 3. These are all Ox players. Francis, I think, is up 3-0 last we checked on table 8. Watch out for Francis Cho coming up in the bracket. We'll see where she ends up, but
All right.
I'm excited to watch this field. This is looking like a good tournament.
Chris Robbins out of the chat. How are you? She says, Cindy is my hero. She is fantastic. She is a fantastic person and player. I 100% agree, Chris. She is my hero as well, so you're going to have to share her.
We got a view over there of Cindy playing on the middle table. Ooh, Marissa playing a smart shot here. Playing for 3 fouls, maybe?
Yeah.
You know, I
Looks like she had the ball in hand.
invited Cindy to play on the chalk box a while back, and she said she was camera shy.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Uh-oh.
So
We're going to have to pull her up right now. If we can get a score update in her match, too, we can shout out on the stream. Big kick shot.
Just
Those
missed
play
it.
a little
Yeah.
short. Yep.
Good try. A little more spin on that cue ball. Gets you over there.
So it's going to be 2 fouls now, I think.
She's sitting on it. Now, what are the rules in this
Nicole.
tournament? Do you have to tell them? When do you have to tell them they're on 2?
You
Not
know,
sure when.
That's an interesting topic because that seems to come up now. It's like you're supposed to tell them as they're coming to the table for their shot that they're on 2.
Gotcha.
That's what the rules state. So as they're coming to the table.
So it's not when they're walking back and you're coming to your third one.
You haven't even
know.
played your third safety
Right.
yet,
And
and
then
you
they're
say you're
telling
on
you.
2, and then you play the safety. Yeah. So technically, I think that you do have to tell them as they're coming to the table for
Okay.
their
Makes sense.
third
Makes sense.
attempt.
But at this point, based on how the ball's laid, you might almost go for the out. I think it's
Oh yeah.
getting on this 5 is the only tricky ball. Purple 5.
Yeah, kind of like it's not that hard to play position in between the 9 and the 8 there, right? Like
Yeah.
you just roll it forward, like somewhere on the spot, a little past it.
Tim Fraser asking, how's it going on table 5? I think we'll have to ask maybe if we can get Mike in the room and see what the score update is on table 5.
Yeah, just
Pan
like
over
that.
to it in a little bit. Oh, tough miss. Let's see who's on table 5. To help me out
Table
with names
5.
here. Not sure. Not familiar with these players, but looks like they're going through it. I think
Mhm.
Cindy's over here on table 4. And there we go.
That looks like Cindy.
Camera shy Cindy coming up to her shot.
Can we just see this one shot? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we can go. We can see it. I'll make sure we.
I just want to see if she makes this.
Yeah, the way this 8 ball lays is pretty nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Cuts it in like a dream.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good bump on the 9 there too.
I can
Oh,
hear
you're
someone's
getting out of that, right?
alarm.
Meanwhile, Nicole here is running these balls.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Oh no. We shouldn't have panned over.
Right. She did leave it tough.
At least it wasn't me this time that gave the commentator curse. So
Right.
it's usually
Yeah, I
my
think
job.
Cindy got on that 9 ball. Nice.
Oh, did she end up
Watch
getting
out,
out?
Ace.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can see her. She did. Nice shot, Cindy.
Cleans up that 9-ball. Nicely done.
I'm not sure what the score is, but I think they just started, so it's...
Yeah, it's probably pretty close.
Mm-hmm. What
All right,
do
so
we have
Nicole,
here?
another chance to run this out. This is pretty tough to get on the 7.
It is. Ooh.
Oh, she played across.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking medicine with that one.
Incredibly difficult shot here to get on, dead on the 8.
Yeah, I think you're right. Taking your medicine is right here. Just
Yes.
roll this ball in, play safe on the 8. You might get to the window where you can cut that underneath the 9, but it's...
You'll have the option of banking it, cutting it, or playing safe, right?
Yep.
If you just roll this in, that is the shot. And she did.
Oh, she juiced it, too.
She did. She tried to get on it, didn't she? Oh, she almost did. Wow. Almost a great shot. I mean,
Big stroke.
Couple
Big
more
stroke.
inches back, and that was...
this is one of my favorite shots. I tried to kick the backside of this 8 and get the cue ball to float on top of the 9 ball here. It was a really difficult shot. But
Yeah. You actually have the 2-rail option here as well.
you do,
right?
yeah. But you can get frozen here. Yeah.
Oh, she might make it.
She was going for that pocket all
She
the way.
was. He almost made it, didn't she?
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about that 1-railer going on the long rail to the 8 is that it has a chance to go in off the 8 and scratch in that corner pocket.
That too, yeah.
So many times, right?
Yep.
Now, this is one of those shapes on the 9 where you got to keep in mind that it's a 9-foot table. You don't want to leave yourself a really stretchy shot on the 9. I'd rather have a little angle. You don't want to leave long either.
Got a lot out of that cue ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's from using the bridge or not using the bridge ever, right? I'm comfortable with it. And kind of bash the cue ball. Liz Cole. Looks like she just... Man, these pockets are playing a little tight, aren't they?
Yes, indeed. They start to get a little gummy and see you playing them for a little bit.
They do. When I first came here, the pockets played really easy. It was, you could rub the rail a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Speed kills. That's what I've learned. Speed kills.
Oh, speed's the most important thing in pool, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Anyway. Ooh, I say she's going to make it.
Say corner.
Yes. And
Or
it's
she
in.
make it. In the win.
Into win.
Oh, no.
Oh, disaster.
That is disaster. So she is conceding, but then she says, no, I'm not supposed to do that.
That's right.
Yeah, I believe she has to shoot it. Yep.
Yeah. She wants to concede. I don't blame her.
Sorry, I wouldn't normally make you shoot this, but rules are rules.
I think that's just what she just said to her.
Exactly
Right?
Nicely done, Marissa.
Yeah.
Getting that ball in hand.
Okay, so
So
we
it looks
need
like
to figure out whose alarm is going up. Or am I the only one that can hear it?
It's the doorbell.
Oh, is it? Okay,
yeah, so it's
gotcha.
right behind us here. So
Yeah, being a commentator at Ox is wearing many hats. You're the doorbell operator. You greet everyone when they come in the room, and you got to do commentary.
this is great though. I love being able to commentate and have somebody else run the technology. So Christian,
yeah.
you're doing a fantastic job, like running the different camera angles. Normally, I'm wearing all the hats on my stream, doing everything myself. So this is
Yeah, I guess
this is
it gets tough.
a pleasure. I can focus more on the game and
Chill out a little bit, right?
yeah, just enjoy it.
Hey, I like that shirt up there. That's pretty cool. I like the Ox logo is pretty cool.
Yeah,
That is pretty cool.
Oh, big break. So didn't get a wing ball this time. She again hit the top of the rack, but ball's flying into that top right corner pocket,
Yeah.
and a nice layout.
Strange not seeing the wing ball go in with a magic rack. It usually just flies right in.
2 to
Yeah, I
the
think-
4 here, though. Yeah, because you're going to be bumping. That's challenge here.
Does this
Big
go?
shot.
It bangs. No, you're looking at the
Of
purple.
course
She's
I
on the
am.
pink 4 ball. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, like the 82nd time that we tell you about it,
Right.
you'll remember about
I
it.
warned you guys.
I don't know, Aramith, why they wanted
shot.
to make the 5-ball the exact same color as the 4-ball in every other pool ball set that's been made for the last 50 years, but they decided to do that.
Let's play a cruel joke on everybody, right?
I guess they say it's better for TV because you can see the differentiating colors. It's easier to tell which one is I don't know. I think that's the idea anyway, for the live stream.
Yeah, I think it is. But yeah, I'm in agreement that like they could have just made the 4 purple and then the 5 pink, because then that messes up less people. You know, making the jump from orange to pink on the 5 is less of a jump than 4 to pink and 5 to purple.
Yep.
I think that could
because
be the
we've
case.
even seen pros set up on the wrong ball.
Right, they sure did ask a lot of us, didn't they?
Oof, came short.
Yeah.
That's how these rails play, especially at those kind of angles, that sort of 45 and more shallow angle. These rails tend to play a little shorter.
So give me
you might
one good reason why they had to change the coloring. I mean, what is it? Why would you do that? There has to be a good reason.
Probably marketing, if I were to guess, but something new, different.
Yeah, I mean, how do when pool balls
else
can,
do you put your
a
stamp
set
on
of
it,
pool
right?
balls can last you 20 years.
I
How
asked
do you,
for
how do
a
you
good
sell
reason,
somebody a
guys.
new set of pool balls? You just change up the colors.
Right. I mean, there's got to be a reason where you're like, oh, okay, that's it. You know what I mean? Well, why would it? Just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I've already got a really good set of Aramith balls, but I don't have that set, so
Guess so, right? Yeah.
maybe I got an extra.
Maybe it's a marketing
$350.
strat. Maybe you're right. Yeah. Maybe.
Ooh, playing a touchy safe.
Yeah, she didn't quite get coverage though.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Now we're getting some reaction in the chat from the triggering of the purple 5 ball.
You know, everybody likes to
It
chime
is
in
what it
on
is.
that topic. It's a
Yeah.
fun topic to debate.
Yeah. But I will agree. Yeah, Drew's saying he loved the lightened up green ball for TV. I totally agree. I think the lightening of the colors has done wonders to watching it on stream, because
Okay,
watch some of these
so-
old videos when the balls are dark.
Excellent
Oh,
safety
man.
there.
Right. It was. Who's Drew down?
That's Andrew McMahon.
Yeah, Andrew McMahon.
He says, I love that they lightened up the green ball for TV. Now, that's a good reason, right? I mean, for changing it.
It still doesn't give him an excuse for making the 5-ball the same color as
Sure,
the 4 in every
right.
other set.
But if you take that logic, the color of the purple is a lot lighter also, which is definitely better for TV,
Sure.
right? It's just the choice of ball maybe is the questionable one.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't
So
make up
Nicole
for the...
is just really working these safeties, making Marissa really work for everything here. But
Yep.
she has left an opportunity for a resafe, and I wonder if Marissa is thinking about putting that purple 5 behind the 9 and sending the cue to the other rail.
I think she's going 7 or 6 even.
You don't want to put it in front of the 9 because you just don't want to give it an opportunity to
Yeah, there
ride the
could be
cheese
fireworks,
here. Yeah.
although she's snookered.
Is she?
Looks
Yeah, I think
close.
maybe an
I
edge.
don't
It's really
know.
close.
Oh, she's right.
Just an
Yeah.
edge, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
well, look at
could
this.
be a good one.
Oh, Nicole has been laying down the safeties in this rack.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
just
a good
one
one.
after the other, and they're not easy safeties to execute that she's putting out there. She's had to really thin that ball a couple of times.
She's got a chance to make this in the side and the 7.
Okay.
Gotta hit it, right?
Oh, she gets a hit.
she got a
Yeah.
contact.
You got the consolation hit. Yeah,
Anything's better than ball in hand, right?
yeah, but this
Yep.
isn't much better. I think.
It's not
Yeah, I
much
mean,
better,
it's-
but it is better than ball in hand.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
She wouldn't put it there if she had ball in hand. So
Nice stroke by Nicole to stun off that rail and
Yeah, it
back
was.
out there. Now, nice angle to get herself anywhere she wants, really, on this 7 ball.
I think you can either roll it or go up and down. She
Don't pocket the 8.
she
Okay.
did that perfect, actually.
It's like you don't want to pocket the 8 there because that 8 is a perfect spot for. You don't have to worry anywhere on the table. You put the cue ball here, you're going to have a shot on the 8 to get on
Right.
the 9. So, very happy. I'm sure she's happy that she didn't run into the 8 there, but not happy that she didn't pocket the 7.
That was a must make right there, in my opinion.
But
Gonna get away with it though.
then she gets away with it, yeah. So,
All right, hear me out. 7-9 combination, cutting the 9 into the left side pocket.
Okay.
It lays pretty close if you hit the rail first, I think.
what happens if you miss?
There's another question.
Hopefully you get separation.
I like soft. And she did it. It's
Oh, Karen.
Look at that. Did she get a rail? Oh, she did.
Yeah, she
Okay.
got a rail with the 7. Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's the same difficulty. She missed the same shot. Not the same shot, but the difficulty was about the same. She's really got to concentrate here and not miss the same,
Just bear down.
Looks
Follow
bit
this.
thick. She made it. What a shot.
Clean.
That's game over, right?
Yep. She played this rack really well. Lots of good safeties.
She played that 7 at a much better speed than the last shot she had missed.
Mm-hmm. Lee Baldwin says, oh, wow. She almost missed that.
Rattles.
Lee Baldwin says that Eddie you could spot him the Orange Crush or the Purple Crush in this case.
Jeez, guys. Hi, Lee Baldwin. How you doing, buddy?
I don't know. I mean, you're a good player, but Lee's pretty good too. I don't think you're spotting him you're not giving him the Orange Crush.
No,
doubt
I
that.
could not give Lee the Orange Crush. He plays good.
So we got a couple views of the different matches. We got table 8. Looks like Francis is playing there. Looks like Karen is playing here on table 7.
Is that Kathy McDonald?
Yeah, it looks like it. Kathy McDonald. Let's see, we got table 6.
Guys, I'm going to take a quick break if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Good to go.
Let me mute your mic here.
All right, looks like we're going to break back on TV table 1, though.
Yeah, Marissa
the
pocketed a
break.
ball on the break and has a look at the 1 here.
Big stroke. Draw this ball back. Nope, just timed it.
And this is going to
This
give
is
her
nice,
an
though.
opportunity to break out the purple 5
Yeah, it
on
lays
this
nice.
shot.
Break it out.
Yeah.
It does pass the 9, so you don't have to break it out, but where the 3 lays, you might be able to break this out and get underneath 3 in the same shot. It could be pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, I think you have to play for running into the 9 ball here because it's just too hard to avoid. So you have to plan on hitting that 9 and trying to get position of the 3 off the 9.
I had one in my pocket, but you said
She did avoid it.
I appreciate that.
All right, gonna leave a shot. Leave an opening. We've seen pretty good stroke from Nicole, so I imagine she can hold this and stay above the 4 or 6, not get them into play. Gonna draw this and stun across 1 rail, maybe 2 rails. Yeah, the stroke was there, just slightly off the cut. Leaves a shot. All right, let's see it, Marissa. Just roll this ball in, play for 3 in the side.
Yeah, I think that is the key. Is just don't try to do too much. Just roll it in.
Only problem is she can get a little bit close to the rail of the shot. So as long as she has an angle going up table for 3 ball in the side pocket, should be okay to get it on the 40s. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Now here's where you can actually get more prime position. Instead of just rolling this in and getting a little bit straight, you can roll this forward more and get more of a parallel cut on the 4. If she rolls that another 2 inches forward, or maybe another foot forward, she gets a better angle on the 4 to come 2 rails at the 5. But it does make a little bit more nervy on the 3. Here, 1 rail forward is a little bit touchier. It was like when talking to Jeremy Jones when he was in town, he was saying when you have the premium position, go ahead and play for keeping that premium position. But if you don't have it, you might as well lay up and play a harder shot next,
Right.
I think that was an example where that 3 ball, she could have played anywhere between the side pocket and where the 3 was based on how much follow she put. Didn't really make the shot that much harder. So she really paid attention to playing it for a more premium 4 to 5. She could have rolled that forward another foot, 2 feet maybe, and it would have been real easy.
Yeah, I love listening to Jeremy Jones commentate because I feel like I just learned so much about the game. He
The man is a guru,
things.
yeah.
He explains things so well.
I
what
think
a
it's just a
great
sweet
shot.
Texas accent. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Excellent bank from Marissa.
Yeah, but can she draw this and get behind the 9?
Yeah, I think she can. The only problem is she's right-handed. So being
Yeah,
stretched out like this, is a lot harder.
It's really hard to put a good draw on this. So she doesn't want to get behind the 9. She's taking it from here. That's a smart play there.
Yeah, she's playing it filler style, layup for the long shot.
Right, and that's shows some confidence too that she's okay with playing with a little bit of distance.
Uh-huh. Got it a bit thick. That is the only tendency. Now, that was one shot where, I don't know if you noticed her pre-shot routine, but she tends to get down. Mm-hmm. She puts 3 really strong, maybe two to 3 really strong practice strokes into the shot, and then just pumps the last stroke in, right? I think that was an example where she kind of shortens up her routine, and that tends to be when she misses those type of, not easy shots, but, shots where she is definitely a favorite to make,
You're talking about something that many of us do, and so Nicole here with the opportunity to win, and she does, goes up 3-1. But yeah, Christian, I like what you're saying. It's that pre-shot routine, and I try to do that in my practice sessions. When I'm at home doing drills, I tend to I used to speed up and, just kind of hit the ball at any old way. And, now I've been more focused into really putting that pre-shot routine into every shot, even when I'm practicing at home. And that helps me stay in that routine when I'm in competition.
Yeah, that groove. When you're so obsessed almost and focused on just the routine and making things fit in the right place, it's almost like you're performing a dance kind of thing. It makes you have a different type of headspace, and it tends to be the case when you make those break and runs, etc. You don't even realize what just happened because you're just so focused on doing the things the right way.
The routine, yeah, absolutely. That is funny too, because some of the best break and runs I've had, I didn't even realize that it was a break and run until the end.
Until someone else tells you afterwards, you're like, "Oh, that was a break and run." You're like, wait, really?
That's when you're in the zone.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just tidbits for Marissa to learn in the future. She wants to improve. This 1-9 combination.
Yep. Leaving an opportunity for Nicole.
I think she realized it after walking back. She's like, "Oh, this might be a chance." It's not easy though. We just might see the 9-ball fly on this one. You kind of have to take this on because I don't think there's a really runnable table too much from here. Question is, do you want to play the cue ball position at all? You probably can follow the cue ball up on rail.
I think it's not a bad idea to roll the cue ball up to the down to the bottom rail down here, because in case you miss this, it definitely helps. Almost got it on the second bounce. This is a tricky rack here. You know what? I like a draw, just a stop shot on the 1. And bank the 1 to the other side of the table. You got all those blockers in the way. And she likes that too.
Double kiss. Yeah, perfect. She likes your shot.
Yeah, might have went a little far though. I think she's okay. Nicole might be able to masse this or spin this a little bit. Or jump. I think those are going to be her only 2 options here. She's
lining up like it might go. I don't know.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay, rail first. Had to go rail first.
Yeah, she didn't really jack up on it, so I'm not sure masse was really needed. Marissa gets almost safe, but rolls out a little bit there.
Yeah. This 2-ball's tricky. It's going to be a big stroke on this shot. Force follow, come around. Oh, she's got the stroke. My goodness.
That was pretty. She knew where she needed to be, and she got there.
Yeah, I like that. A few times we've seen it from Nicole. She can put that big stroke on the ball when she needs to.
I've seen that, yeah. She definitely has a powerful stroke. That is really helpful to have on a 9-foot table, too.
Definitely.
You don't pull that stroke out too often on the little tables, but really helpful for playing rotation on a 9-foot table. See,
playing the safe. It's going to leak out, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And now it's an open table.
Yeah, let's see what Marissa can do here. So,
We got a shout out in the chat for you.
Yeah, that's my wife, Trisha, watching.
Nice.
Hi, honey. Thanks for watching. She really enjoys watching pool.
That's awesome.
She's not a player, but she's definitely a fan of the game. So,
I mean, yeah, based on how many live streams you got at your place, that's good for her.
It's funny. She actually sometimes she'll watch the streams inside the house, but we commentate from the garage area.
Yeah.
And so, we can. Oh, unfortunate miss there by Marissa. That was a good opportunity that she had to really get something going here. But yeah, so Trisha will be in the house watching it, and there's a 7-second delay on the live stream. So
yeah,
we'll somebody will miss a shot and we'll commentate it, and then 7 seconds later we hear this. Oh, it's just
no,
funny.
It's the same thing here actually. Like here at Ox, when we have big tournaments like this. We'll have people who are just spectating, and they'll have wireless headphones or earbuds in while they're in the room. They watch the shot and they see and they hear what people are talking about in the live stream afterwards, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You get that effect. I don't know if you ever watched a lot of snooker matches, but there's some snooker events where they actually have earpieces for the folks in the room, the spectators live, that are tapped in directly to the commentators live. So they can hear the live commentary in the room and watch the match
as it's happening. That's fantastic. Yeah, that is the AccuStats, I believe.
Do they do that as well?
Yeah, you always see the players around the TV table on that stream, and they all have the headphones on, watching and listening to the commentating.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe something we can implement at Ox at some point.
Yeah. So Marissa really getting going here. See, she kind of got 50-yard line on this, halfway between position for the side and position for the corner. So she just needs to get something going. I mean, it's a big difference between a 3-2 score and a 4-1 score in this race to 6. So this
cuts,
is,
though, I think.
I'm not going to say it's a do or die rack, but it's critical.
Yeah, and a race to 6, of course.
Good shot.
Oh.
I like that shot.
She get away with it, though.
She got there. I mean, as far as safe enough, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty close. This might cut. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell from our angle. It's lining up like it goes. Overcut it, so maybe it didn't.
But Nicole gets really good. A lot of, I'm not going to say luck, because she hit that at the right speed to make that possible, right?
Yeah, definitely. This might go.
Okay. Distance.
Now, this is a tricky one. You want to pick which side of the 8 you want to play to, because you could easily kind of fall on top of the 8 if you try to get to the right side too much. But tricky shot, you just got to pick which pocket. A lot of times this shot, I feel like I'll shoot this and just not really care so much where the cue ball is going to end up. And you probably should. It's like one of those shots where you take for granted. You're like, I just got to make the ball.
Yeah.
And you don't really know where the cue ball's going to be, and you might get a really tough angle from 8 to 9. Or you could have avoided that if you had just thought about it just a little bit more, the speed or the spin.
Right. So Marissa comes around. I'm not sure if that 8 must play in the corner the speed she played that at.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, she's going to have a tough cut in the side here.
Yeah, her body language tells me it probably doesn't.
Yeah, I think she just drastically underhit that ball. Just trying to get the speed of the table down still. All right, we got Eddie back.
Hello.
All right, pre-shot routine. This is important. Regardless of the shot. Let's see if she puts those 3
here?
practice strokes in.
We're talking about practice strokes or pre-shot
Sure.
routine.
Yeah, I think it's something pretty critical to Marissa's game. At least I've noticed personally from watching her is when she gets down, she puts 1, 2, 3, and then shoots it. Those shots tend to have a much better result.
Yeah, right.
She doesn't do that, right?
That is
And I've noticed
so
like
important.
there's one earlier in the rack where she kind of did that. Where she went 1-2 shot and didn't really put the
Right.
full emphasis on the routine. I think.
That is my pre-shot routine. 1, 2, 3, and then a couple to dial it all in, and then release. Right? And,
Yeah.
it's a good one.
Whatever you got, he's got to be consistent.
Exactly. There could be a slight variation, but not much.
Sure, yeah. There's also a lot of discussion around eye pattern while you're down in the shot, having the consistent eye pattern looking
Yeah.
up and down at the cue ball.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, whatever it is, it's got to feel natural and it's got to feel consistent. So. Yeah, tournament is underway. She's
Yeah.
rocking and rolling.
Pockets the wing
See,
ball,
there's
pockets the 2
there's
ball.
that cut break. So you see how that
Yeah.
cue ball came back at her, like where she was breaking from?
Yep.
Yeah.
That means that she's definitely cutting the rack enough to make that wing ball, right? So when we see the cue ball kind of come towards the other side of the table, that means she's kind of hitting the top of the rack from that angle, and that's when the wing ball doesn't go. So
Copy that. Let's try. 3 balls is a bit tricky, isn't it? Like the 8 blocks the bottom right corner, so you gotta
yeah,
play the 3 in either side pocket or the upper corner pockets.
could easily also get forced into shooting this 3-9 combo.
Yeah, that's a possibility too.
It's a big rack because Nicole's 1 away from the hill. If she gets in the hill 5-1 up against Marissa, I don't know if Marissa will have enough to just come back.
Not insurmountable, but it's really tough, right?
It's almost a must-win rack. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you're 3 away. If you're 3 away, then you got a chance.
Yeah, and it's kind of just a mental thing, really. It's kind of like tendencies, for most people. Feeling like you're within 3, you can still catch up, etc. But
Exactly.
some people want, do better when they're down 5-1, 5-0. I don't know. Depends, I think, on the person.
Oh yeah, guys like Stan Tarango, where they're down 8-0, they still really believe they can win, and they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to watch.
She almost got perfect on this 3.
Yeah, I like
a
it.
little bit on the 50, but at least she's not super jacked up. She's right-handed, so this is going to be
Yeah.
a little bit of stuff with the bridge, but not too bad.
I like this, yeah. Slow roll this to the corner.
Oh,
Not quite.
so now I think the 5 passes the 6 into the right side pocket, so getting straight on this 4 is okay.
Can you hit quarter ball here and still make it?
Yeah, you probably should. I think the 3's off the rails.
Oh, she really cut it, huh? Nice shot.
So now this
Perfect.
angle, you probably want to play 2 rails around.
I agree.
Between the 8-9, shoot the 5 in the same pocket.
Yep. A little
Crossing the
soft.
line is
Oh,
the only
boy.
thing slightly, so
Yep.
speed is crucial. I think she got away with it.
This is very jumpable, obviously. We'll see if she works on her jumps or not. This is ideal
Real
for
first,
someone
maybe,
who jumps well. You know what I mean? Or even
Yeah,
jumps okay.
Yeah, it's a little far, but as long as you land on the 4 off one of the skips,
Right.
you kind of stop the cue ball there. But this might go real first even. Looks close.
Oh, with a little masse, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
Oh, she went ball first with Masse. Almost made it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does the 5 go between the 8-9 gap into this bottom right corner pocket? It's
Good
tight,
question.
Super tight.
That is a good question.
hard to
I was
tell.
wondering that myself.
Fortunately, we don't have enough cameras yet. But we
I-
have that angle.
Don't think it does. Marissa's looking at that too.
If anything is obstructing it, it's the 9 because it definitely
Right.
passes
Not
the 8.
the 8, right? Yeah. I bet it does. I think.
Close. She looked at it. So
Yeah.
she would tell
Exactly.
us.
It goes. But
Oh,
she.
no, she can't.
Well, she was wondering. She's like, well, getting to the other side of it was too difficult, but not if you hit the
Yeah. The
corner
point.
of the cushion. The
Yeah.
point, yeah.
I think you can miss the 8 ball here coming back up too if you follow it. No.
You know, that was actually, like you said, Christian. That was one where she didn't use that same pre-shot
Correct.
routine on that shot.
Boy,
Yeah, it
she
tends to be those
really.
shots, right? The ones that are they're not easy shots, granted,
No,
but they're
no.
they're shots that she's favored to make, you know, and I find that she misses those more often than not when she doesn't just do.
Because she half stroked
strokes.
it, right? I mean, it was an easy shot, but it's not easy if
Yeah.
you half stroke it.
And I think that half stroke just comes from the pre-shot routine. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything else other than that. It's just like
Well, so
body
yeah,
tendencies. You treat the shot a little differently. Your body just does different stuff because it's used to it, right? It's like muscle memory.
it's called discipline. You have to have discipline in pool. You have to.
Yeah. If you
You
don't have
can't-
discipline, you get disciplined.
Exactly, right? If you're mad at your money, right? But
Right.
if-
How many times I
Meanwhile-
said I really must not like money.
yeah.
Oh man,
Right.
So
just hit that ball too thin.
critical error by Nicole, but
Yeah.
an excellent opportunity for Marissa to try to climb back into this one and not have it run away on her.
All right, let's watch the pre-shot
Yeah.
routine here. 2.
1.
That's okay. That's okay. It's a
an
little
easy shot,
short,
yeah.
but it was
She's pausing
completed.
at a dress and pausing at the back.
Right. She can draw back a foot here and be all right in the side. She could
Yeah.
even stop it, but it makes it harder.
Yeah, I find when she gets in trouble, it's not really the easy shots. It's the shots that are like in betweeners, where you know she can make it. But it's almost like don't give up on it, right?
Sure, this is where it's imperative. Right
Yeah, right
here.
here.
You
Yep.
have to do your full one, your full routine. And it's different now. This is different than her previous. Gosh, she
Bang,
nailed
bang.
it.
God.
Nice. She took a couple shorter ones in that.
Yeah. But I think the key thing there is that the rhythm is still like the same as her pre-shot routine. Normally, it's when the rhythm gets messed up and you short stroke a couple and just get down
Yeah.
and shoot it. You're not quite treating it the same as every other shot.
Exactly. She didn't even fully get down on the one that she missed, right? That's, yeah.
We got another match starting here. Looks like we got Melina Ortiz over on table 3.
Okay.
Looks like she's starting her match over here. Who's she playing?
That looks like Pam Rushton over there.
Pam Rushton. Okay.
Pam Rushton. Okay.
Be a good match.
Yeah, that should be awesome. I think Melina's sporting the highest Fargo out of all the female players, but there's a lot of competition. Fargo rate's only a indicator.
Oh, sure. What's her rating?
Reality. What's that?
What's her Fargo rating? What?
I think she's in the 620s.
Oh, that's up there, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And Melina Ortiz, she's like a top 15 female player or women's player in the United States.
The Fargo rating for these two, Nicole's Fargo rating is a 491, and Marissa is a 444. So it's about a 50-point difference between the two players in this match.
Let's throw those up on
That's a lot, isn't it? 50?
444 and what?
And 492.
492.
491, sorry.
Yeah, it's a significant bump.
Well, I think
You also have to wonder
a
how
50
much.
point difference is much more significant in the 600 range than it is in the 400 range.
That's where
yeah, that
you
could
would
be
think
true,
the
yeah.
lower you get, it would be
Well,
whatever.
I think that just because once you get up to that 650 range, to go higher, you have to have a very high percentage of wins, and it's much more difficult to increase from 650 to 700, for example, versus to increase from 450 to 500. Can be
Sure.
done much faster and easier. So it just requires that,
Yeah.
you know, that's my theory anyway, but
Yeah, so Melina Ortiz actually sporting a 636 Fargo.
I'm sure the algorithm is out there, right? How they come up with
Yeah.
the system, right? Whatever Fargo system they use.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Melina Ortiz, number 11 in the U.S.
Number 11? Gee, that's
Yeah,
really good.
636. You got some firepower in the building, that's for sure.
Well, that was an interesting way to play that.
Yeah, she was kind of flat on it, right? So
Yeah.
she tried to get that angle out of it, but didn't quite get around. That made that 5-ball harder. Now Nicole has a chance here to get on the hill, right? It's a pretty massive rack still.
What do you guys like here in terms of position?
Probably 2 rails are around the 6.
Okay.
So stun this ball and kind of play off of maybe the 2 diamond, maybe the 1 diamond off the left long rail, and
Gotcha.
a little bit of right spin.
I think she's just gonna roll and keep it close.
Roll it.
No, I'm not really
Played
sure
a
what
little
she
bit
was.
high.
well, she
Yeah.
went halfway between the two. It seemed like, a little more right spin to get that out to center
Yeah,
table. is what
okay,
I
guy,
like.
that's what she was trying to do. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do here? You try and cut this in still?
Well, as opposed
Just
to
9.
what other option?
Right,
Right.
in keys.
I mean, she might have a window to play the safety if she just banks the 6 past on the other side of the 9 ball and leave the
Okay.
cue on the rail, but I don't know that she has that window there.
Mike, she does.
Yeah.
She's all right with it. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do. I think she's gonna put the 6 on the side. Yeah, right, just like that.
Yeah.
It's not a bad shot.
Yep.
It's actually a really good shot.
Too, yeah.
Yep.
As long as it stays below the side pocket.
Right,
it
exactly.
contains pretty well.
Just keep your opponent with the pressure.
Oh, didn't want to bump the 8.
All right, but I think it's gonna pay off here.
Yeah.
Right, that safety's gonna pay off. Yeah, she didn't want to bump the 8. Right. And just kind of roll this in medium speed, play the 8 ball in the same pocket as the 6. I think it's the most natural here. That's what she's doing. Maybe a bit harder, right? Come out a foot, but she's still okay.
Yeah, at this angle, actually, it's more natural for the position on the 9.
I agree. Yep,
This makes the shot a lot harder.
it does. You also need a little right hand angle if you don't have any part of the cue ball but the top. This is a very difficult shot.
Yeah, a world of difference it would have made if she had gotten to like that gap where the side pocket lays. So she could get the whole axis to the whole cue ball.
Right.
Like
Oh,
even
that would have been
2
nice.
inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
was she not? How did she avoid that scratch? It looked like it was going to head right into that side pocket.
Yeah, it did.
Treacherous territory.
I think she's going for the Banksy here, right?
Reverse
Yeah,
bank
that
this all
might
day.
be.
All day.
She
It's
might have
laced
hit
all
that
night.
real good.
Man.
Oh,
Pretty
man.
close.
Something about that reverse bank on that short rail that just always feels like it lays right, you know?
It does, right? Yeah.
just because how the cue ball gets out of the way of the bank. I don't know what it is, but you can almost shoot that with the ball like touching the rail.
Yeah.
It's that nice.
Now, she just sort of just made the ball there and turned out okay.
That one's always going to be.
Big shot here.
Yeah, what do you guys like,
Stick it on
side
the
pocket or corner?
I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to take it in the side. It's just
Yeah,
so
they're
much
just cutting the
closer.
side
For
because
me,
you have a
that's the
high
shot.
chance of playing it to the top diamond if you miss it short.
A lot
Which
of
is a
great
tendency.
players will tell you to play this in the corner. For me, I like it in the side.
Yeah, you see
Yeah,
how
because-
the cue ball
yeah.
or how the 9 ball goes up though.
Yeah,
Yep.
and if you miss it short, like Christian said, yeah,
Yeah, you're going to be exactly how it is now, right?
yeah.
Now this one, Allison Fisher told me about where you want to shoot this. You want to shoot this over bank it.
Oh, 2 rails never fails.
Oh wow, she's gonna make it.
She is.
Oh wow,
Had plenty of speed, didn't it?
Yeah.
nicely done.
She kind of shrugs her shoulders, says, "But I'll take it. I'll take it."
So are we seeing a bit of a comeback here? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Back to the match.
Yeah, Marissa
Break
breaks.
off from Marissa.
Yeah,
You got to bet on secret there.
All right, we'll talk about that later. I like it. I like it.
All right. Anyways,
So Marissa pockets the wing ball on the break and gets started with a nice
Nice
one ball
shot.
shot.
there we go.
That's a good confidence booster to
Yeah.
get started.
I'll be right back.
Good for us as commentators too. She's starting to go.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah,
This might be a 2-in-1 here.
it's lane
4 in the corner, 9 in the corner.
Oh boy.
I mean, you want to put all your effort on the 4 ball, but it's a possibility that
I think
that
it is
might-
too. It's laying pretty well for it actually. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
man, it was close, wasn't it?
Yeah, she got kind of an unfortunate leave off of that.
Yeah, that's the whatever. But I
Yeah.
think you should have went for it anyway, right?
Right. And
It
she
was
did the
worth
right
swinging
thing.
at it.
Yeah, she put all her effort into pocketing that 4 ball.
Right.
Stay at the table.
She almost made it in the side.
And look at
there.
the safety here,
Yeah, good shot. Great shot.
coming with a kick shot. So a great start to this rack number 8 here for Marissa. Those are confidence builder shots.
Yeah. No kidding. She laid this down nice. Looks like a 2-railer. She knows the system. I just saw her line it up. Yep, nice shot.
Using the parallel shift.
Yes.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, it is
That
a
ball's going.
wonderful system.
I love it, too.
really is. You need to make adjustments here and there, but it really puts you close, you know?
Yeah. When I first learned the parallel shift, I said, man, I can't believe I'd been missing that for
Right.
this long. For 2 rail kicks, you can get out of so many safeties.
Yeah. Plus a little more math, and you got 3-rail kicks now, right? You know what I mean? They can turn into 3-railers, and
Yeah.
very handy
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it's like algebra, and then you got calculus.
Right.
Just a little more math.
A little more math.
Now, big rack here. Nicole, if she can get on the hill, hopefully can stave off of this comeback. Marissa's got the past 2 racks in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys like the 2 rails, like back and forth here for the 9 on the side, or what do you guys
I think
see?
I prefer stunning this draw stun up 1 rail.
Okay, yeah, it still looks like it's sitting a little better for that, huh?
Just
Yeah.
depends on the stroke you want to put on.
Right, exactly. Like this needs to be hit very sweet.
Yeah, yeah. So that's touchier, I guess. Maybe
Yeah.
not the right choice if you're not quite feeling it.
Then the 2-railer back and forth, right?
Yeah, that one's a little more natural, maybe.
Right. We can use, yeah. So all she really has to do is make this. Yeah, good speed, but didn't make it.
Now, how old did you say Marissa was, Christian?
I believe she is 14 now.
14. She's plays pretty darn good for a 14-year-old, I'll tell you
Old
that.
enough to know she needed to do her pre-shot routine a little better on that.
You know, and she's only been playing in the NWPA for 4 months.
Gotcha.
So,
It's hard not if you don't. Pool's mainly played in bars, right? And it's hard to.
Yeah.
well,
Play
that's why
lead.
her home is the Ox here, which is all
Gotcha.
ages.
She has a wonderful opportunity here to play in some competitive pool. Being
Nice
underage.
shot, Nicole.
Oh, watch out,
the
side pocket.
side.
Oh, it's good.
Great out by Nicole to go on the hill.
Done. All right, so good break actually here from
This is a fantastic break. Yeah.
Cole. Yeah, on the hill too, so this could be crucial.
Yeah.
Oh, the one.
Yeah, she was upset. She missed that.
I think that's the toughest shot in the rack almost.
Uh huh.
The 3 lays a little funny, I guess.
Yeah, 2 to the 3 is pretty much the.
A hard shot.
Yeah. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Move the 4-ball with her cue, it looks like. It's going to ask for if you want to respot or
And
not.
the rule is cue ball foul only, correct?
Yeah, I believe it's only cue ball fouls. As long as you notify your opponent that you moved the ball by accident. And it looks like Liz did get out of that run out. Yeah, the table we were watching. Nicely done from her.
Yeah, that's the problem with that shot. It doesn't matter if you hit it soft, hard. That 3 is going to move up on the 4 like that, or the 5 like that.
Yeah.
It's really strange how it does that. But you can't really hit it much harder than that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're flirting with danger if you try to shoot that harder or try to cheat it more or less. It gets a little funny. So I'm wondering. I think like a shot like doing like a carom shot would be a little bit higher percentage for getting on the next ball. But
Right. Now, see, here's the thing. With that last shot, she missed the kick, but is the absolute best thing that could have happened. Like, if she would have hit those balls, there was a very low chance of her anything good happening if she would have hit them.
Yeah, she at least kind of guarantees herself to get back at the table with something else to work with, right?
Yeah.
She might be in some trouble here with this. She tries to pin her on a second foul, maybe, but at least she's shooting.
Exactly.
The shot.
She's not running out.
Yeah.
Well, that was a very good shot.
Rail after contact. Is it gonna give a shot? This might be able to go rail first. I need a ref. This shot.
Now, you can soft kick this one and be okay.
Soft kick it from the bottom rail?
Yeah, soft just past the 9.
Yeah. Soft kick hit 3-ball first.
Maybe, the
and
second one right before the point. If you can hit right before the point and then come into the thin side of the 3. But you're asking a lot there, right? I mean, this.
Yeah, it's kind of
like
it's
possible. Shot. Yeah, right. She's thinking about breaking them out because she doesn't want to be 3 fouled, which I understand.
Yeah, but this is only the second one, right? So like going for a shot like yours with the soft kick. What's the worst that can happen on the next, like the third foul attempt? You're still gonna get this type of shot next.
No, she did exactly that. She busted him out, so she can't be 3 fouled.
I think that was a 5-ball first, right?
Yep.
Not sure what the call is going to be.
You know, for me, I'm raking the cue ball. That's a bad hit, right? I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Either way, it's in a good spot. I don't think it's a big enough deal. But I think, yeah.
What a good shot. She hit that like a champ.
Yeah, perfect. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Ball in hand or no ball in hand.
Right, whatever.
Just going to jimmy it. Yeah, stop shot, premium position here.
Yep. Good for her. She handled that situation very well, in my opinion.
Now decide 1 rail or 2 rails. Don't get in between.
Right.
Just on 1, checks it up.
Just bear down hard here, right?
Whenever you get in between, that's when you get that side pocket play, and it gets really weird. Yeah. All right, for the match.
Yeah.
Nicole Donisi for the match. Big shot.
Good for her. Nice shot.
Nails it. Nicely done.
What a fantastic out. That got a lot of respect for her.
Good run out. Excellent match.
I don't know.